Okay, in this set of problems we're going to review systems of equations, solving by graphing, substitution, elimination or the addition method, and then word problems involving systems of equations. This first problem is to solve by graphing. So in order to solve by graphing, the first thing we need to do is to put the equations into y equals mx plus b form. Now we call that slope-intercept, because right from the equation we can see what the slope is and what the y-intercept are. And we're going to use those to help us to graph. The second thing that we're going to do is to plot the y-intercept. After we plot the y-intercept, we're going to use the slope to find additional points. We're going to do that for each equation, and then we're going to find out where the two lines meet, and that's going to be the solution to our equation, to our system of equations. So let's see what happens with this particular problem. So we have 2x plus 3y equals 12. We need to isolate the y. To isolate the y, first thing we're going to do is subtract 2x from both sides. We end up with 3y is equal to, and I'll put the negative 2x first. You can put it later, but it's easier if we put that first, and the 12 is positive. So 3y equals negative 2x plus 12. Then we're going to divide by 3, and we end up with y is equal to negative 2 over 3 times x plus 4. So negative 2 over 3, that's our slope. Positive 4, that's our y-intercept. Slope. Alright, so we have put the equation into y equals mx plus b form, and now we're going to graph it. So we start with the y-intercept. That's 4. And then we're going to use the slope. The slope says y goes down by 2 when x goes up by 3. Y goes down by 2, so we count down 2 over 3, down 2 over 3, and if we need to go backwards we can go up 2, left 3. And you can see that all those points lie on the same line, and we would use our ruler to connect the points together. Alright, so we're going to do that then for the second equation. So second equation is x minus y is equal to 1. Alright, so a number of different ways to do that. We can subtract x from both sides, and we end up with negative y equals negative x plus 1. Notice there's no sign in front of the 1, so we leave it as positive 1. Now, we can't plot with a negative y, so we have to multiply everything by negative 1. Multiplying everything by negative 1 just changes every sign. So we get y equals x minus 1. Alright, so this is our second equation, y equals x minus 1. And again, the slope, now the slope is harder to see here because there's nothing there. Slope here is equal to 1, and the y-intercept is negative. Y-intercept equals negative 1. Now you have to remember, for the y-intercept we're going to plot on the y-axis. So we start at negative 1, and the slope says go up by 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1. And we can see where they're going to meet. They're going to meet when x is 2 and y is 3. X is 2, y is 3, and we can plot as many points as we need. Use our ruler then to connect those, and again it just keeps going on and on forever. But we can see where the point, the solution is x is 3, y is 2. Alright, so that'll do it for this video. So the solution is the point where both of the lines cross, and that means that it is the only point that lies on both of those lines, 3, 2. It's the only point that they have in common, so we say that is the solution to the system of equations. We'll stop here.